Hello everybody, welcome to the Four Stacks Beer Show. I'm your host, Nathan Hangen. You can find me on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, all the socials, at nhangen, N-H-A-N-G-E-N. And this is my co-host, Mike Fry, aka Frey All Day. You can find him on Snapchat, probably Google Plus because he's an Android fanboy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Frey, F-R-E-Y All Day. And he's a real social media expert.
I am.
If you haven't watched the show before, here's the deal. Mike and I, we talk about beer. In this case, we're going to taste a special beer that we've imported from a local manufacturer. And that's just fancy talk for saying we pulled some strings to get a really delicious beer here that we're going to taste and discuss. We've also got one of our beers that's a similar style that we're going to discuss. And then we're going to have a fun game called Blindfold Ourselves and Guess What Beer It Is.
That's a great name.
It is. You know. Okay, so let's cut the bullshit and we're gonna go straight to the beer. In this case, we are sampling 12 Oaks by 610.
Yes.
Which is a barrel-aged double IPA. The number is 10%.
Yeah.
What else do you know about it, Mike?
So this one here, this starts off with their normal double IPA, which is called TPA, abbreviation a lot of people know for Tampa. When you go down there, I mean, it's a business park area, as where a lot of breweries are located. But this one literally is in an area where you would never expect a brewery to be. I mean, you're going
like
down,
most breweries,
right? And you're going down, and all of a sudden, boom, there's this brewery. And you know, every beer that I've ever had there is always fantastic, really good stuff.
And they're brewmeister.
Yes.
Head brewer Chris Johnson, who's a great dude, friend of ours here at Four Stacks Brewing.
Yeah.
So this is, again, it's a double IPA, barrel aged, 10%. What sort of barrel are we talking about here?
This one is I believe, if I remember correctly, this is a bourbon barrel.
A lot of bourbon in the nose. The flavor is sweetness.
Yes. Yeah. TPAs, I mean, the base beer itself, TPA is a fantastic double IPA.
So this, in a prior show, we discussed Stone it being a 3-month age versus this being a year age. You can really tell the difference in mouthfeel and in flavor. So, you know,
the dryness alone.
That as well, but it's not watered down, strong, thick mouthfeel.
Yeah.
It's boozy.
Yeah.
It smells nice and it tastes nice. But you can definitely it's like holding a loaded weapon.
Yeah.
To me, it's very.
Yeah, I mean, all around.
Potent.
Yeah, I mean, all the way around. You know, they hit kind of every right feature in it. I mean, as far as booziness, it's not super boozy. It doesn't smell like you're drinking, you know, straight bourbon.
No.
You know, and then as far as the double IPA goes, just, you know, the grain build on it, it's really nice. The hop pattern that mixed in with it balances everything out really well.
You could probably find this in the 750 or a bomber. I'm not sure if they sell it in that.
No, I don't think they. These one generally when he does
draft only.
Yeah, it's going to be a draft only. We got really lucky again. Thank you, Chris and Leslie. But we got really lucky on getting a keg of this one here. But generally, you don't see these, you know, out.
So you can't buy it in a bomber. Right?
No, yeah,
so
you're not going to.
I can't compare pricing.
Yeah, it's not one where you can go to the store. You're not going to find this in a 22-ounce 750. I don't even think they'll even growler this beer if you go to the brewery itself.
But if you're talking about $8, right, for a tulip in our case, like this is a beer you could sit. You know, sometimes you drink a beer and you just drink it.
Just going through the paces.
Yeah, exactly. This one you're getting, it's like an everlasting gobstopper. So we're going to talk Untapped rating. Where do you stand?
On this one here, for a barrel-aged double IPA, which you don't really see that often. You know, it's not something, you know, it's not a porter, it's not a stout that's barrel-aged. You don't see this very often. I really like this beer. I've had this a lot of times before. I give this 4 3/4, 4.75.
4.75. That's
I really like this beer.
I think we might have had a bourbon barrel-aged Arrogant Bastard once.
I think we did, yeah.
And to be honest, I don't recall what it tasted like. It's possible I didn't even have it. This, you know me. I'm not a huge barrel-aged guy.
Yeah.
When I want a barrel-aged beer, I don't want it to be overpowering. I don't think this is overpowering. But aged in a barrel for a year, to me, is a little bit, you know, it becomes almost like drinking a glass of scotch or something like that.
It does. Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a 4.25, and it's not because I I think it's a bad beer by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, for me, it's a very strong beer and it's something to be careful with. But 425.
Yeah, 425 is still really, really good.
All right, now we're going to dig into one of our own beers. While we're talking double IPAs, we're going to switch to Octopus Prime. And this, first of all, I want to say thank you, Rachel, for the name.
Yeah.
Octopus Prime, in this case, is 9.3.
This one's 9.3.
It's a double IPA, and more of a, we'll say West Coast style double IPA.
Yeah.
And when we say West Coast versus East Coast tends to be a little bit drier, less crystal malt. East Coast tends to be a little bit more malty, probably more balanced. West Coast tends to be more pucker.
They want to let you know what's in there.
So this is 9.3. It's a double IPA. You can see the color quite light, especially if you compare it to the 610, which will tell you a couple things. Probably they might use a little bit more crystal malt than we do.
I would say just by the color alone.
and the barrel has something to do with that as well. So tell us about this beer, Mike. You brewed it.
I did. As any kind of double IPA, you want to get a really good high gravity. Has the largest grain bill that we have of any of our beers here.
In fact, we had to buy a bigger mash tun right here behind us.
Yeah.
So that we could meet our demand requirements.
Yeah. I mean, just so we can make even more of this.
And people love this beer. It's one of our top-rated beers. It's very the hop aroma is tough when you're doing a double IPA because you're battling the booze, you're battling the malt.
Yeah.
We do dry hop.
Yes.
With quite a bit.
I think there's in this one here. There's I believe five separate hops. Yeah. A lot of the C's are in this one.
A lot of them we reuse in other.
Yeah, a lot of ones we use recipes, but a lot of them are all the C hops. So. There's a lot.
What's our bittering hop here? We use a bit of Warrior and.
There's some Warrior, and Chinook is probably the biggest. Those are the two biggest ones that we have in here.
So on the aroma, I'm getting a lot of. I'm getting some booze. I'm getting some hop, and it's not really a specific hop like a pattern. I'm not getting like a floral or a citrus. I'm just getting a little bit of like a hop aroma. The thing I like about this beer is that it doesn't sit on your tongue forever.
Yeah.
You take a drink and it's there and it's gone.
Yeah.
At 9.3% especially, this is a beer I don't drink a lot of, even though we have it. Number one, my wife won't let me because obviously it's strong, and number two, it's shocking. We have so many other beers here that I don't drink that by the time let's say you have a couple beers and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a prime. Like, whoa.
Yeah,
I'm done for the night. It's 6 p.m.
Yeah, exactly. 6 p.m.
So this is Octopus Prime. This is our flagship double IPA. We have some tremendous artwork for it. And again, I'm not just boasting because it's our brewery. It's like we've really tried to build a great double IPA that people can find here locally in Apollo Beach. That's something we don't talk about is where we're at Apollo Beach.
Yeah.
Most people don't even know Apollo Beach.
Yeah, we're not
on the Space Coast.
Yeah, we're not on the Space Coast, so don't ask. No, we're here. I mean, literally, if you're in downtown Tampa, you look across the bay, you see the stacks, the smokestack for the Tico plant. We're 5 minutes away from there. We're right on US 41. I mean, literally cannot miss us.
Right near Sun City, Big Bend Road.
For Apollo Beach, we're kind of the sole person here. So we want to bring really, really good beer to you guys. So I mean. Don't expect to come in here and it's going to be mediocre beer at all. I mean, if we don't like the beer, just understand it's not going to get served. I'd rather dump a beer than serve shitty beer.
And we've dumped our fair share.
Oh yeah, we've dumped a lot of beer.
Well, now I think it's time. Do you think it's time?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get some blindfolds on and get our guest pourer in here.
Who's got the oil?
Yeah.
And might ask that you guys don't drink it until both of you have it.
Okay, so you're going to give us the go-ahead then?
Yeah, it's like those tests when you're in school. No one can drink it.
Can I smell it first, though?
Do whatever you want to, just don't touch it to your lips.
That's what she said.
No, that's what.
All right, guys, you guys can go ahead.
We can drink?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a lager. I'm going to reserve.
This one's going to be tough. This one might take you back to college or high school.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I think I'm getting close.
Maybe we can have a piece of paper and we can write it down. That way we can't influence each other.
Are we going to write this down blindfolded?
I can write blindfolded. Can you not?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we are.
You know. All right.
Give me a piano. Let's do this thing.
So you guys want a piece of paper and some pen?
Yeah, I guess give me a pen.
While you go get the paper and pen, we will discuss.
Okay.
And the discussion is that I'm going to get it and you're not.
Oh, you think so? So this really takes me back to when I was too broke to really afford good beer. So
yeah,
this is either I don't even know. It's definitely
there's a pen and a piece of paper.
There's a lot of NASCAR involved. I have a feeling.
Okay. Do you have the can or bottle with you?
Yes, I do.
Can I have a little bit more, please?
Of course.
Yeah, give me a schmear.
I'll give you a schmear.
I think I know what this is. I think I've had this numerous a time before. Of course, always over the age of 21, because I'm not as old as you are when they were able to drink at 18. So of course I waited till I was 21 to start consuming.
When was that? In I've got nothing.
Yeah, no, of course you don't. No.
I'm still trying to figure out the beer and
year,
not smack talk here.
The year of our Lord of 1976. Whenever you turn this age. Oh yeah. This beer brings me back when I was a younger lad. We would.
I hear a lot of talking.
Oh, there's a lot of drinking going on.
I hope you get this right. I hope you get it right.
So we'll do age before beauty. So old man first. You go ahead and I want to hear what you think this is.
Okay. His is written in stone, right? I think it's Coors Light. My second guess was Miller Lite. Actually, that was my first guess, and I switched. I think it's Coors Light. And I'm getting a corn flavored aroma. That was a door kick. That was sweet. What would you say?
From my most recent years being a bachelor, before my beautiful wife came around, just remind you I have a beautiful wife who's amazing.
She is amazing.
There was a lot of years where I had an apartment and there was a lot of foosball competitions going on in my apartment.
Foosball.
And there was a lot of this particular beer chugged, and so I know exactly what this beer is. I believe, and I hope I'm not mistaken, I believe this is a natural light.
I'd like you to both take your blindfolds off at the same time, and then one of you guys is going to relish in his victory, while the other one sobs.
Okay, and you're going to say 1, 2, 3, go?
Yep, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and take them off, guys.
Oh,
yes!
You got him.
Mike is an expert in light beers.
Yes, I am. And just so everybody knows, that does say Natty, N-A-T-I, light. That says Natty, yes.
I'm pretty good. I just want to appreciate my own penmanship here. I wrote 2 beers.
The funny thing is blindfolded, I can actually read that.
Better than you can when he's not.
Right, when he's not blindfolded, I can't read a single damn thing that you write like that right there.
I lost. But if I'm going to lose, it has to be on a light beer.
I've drank a shit ton of
I thought for sure it was Coors Light.
Yeah,
it's got that. I want to. Congratulations, you are the light beer expert.
Thank you. At least I get a win. I'll take that.
You get 1. 1 out of 4.
Yeah. You know what?
It's
but that 1 will just burn you alive.
It will.
It will.
Until the next show.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Any final comments?
No, we forgot to do our Untapped rating. Do you even want to do one for this?
It's, at this point.
No.
It's too late now,
It
right?
is.
It's too late.
Because I can already form
It's Tyler's fault. You guys require it.
You and your trendy cut-off jean shorts. You macramated yourself a pair of jean shorts.
You're just jealous.
We'll have Tyler as a special guest on one of our episodes here soon.
With his
I guess that's it.
That's it.
The Four Stacks Beer Show, brought to you by Natural Light. Made in America.
America.
We'll see you next time.
See you guys.